What it do? What it do? We are live. What's happening? What's happening? The final live stream of the year. Florida Hoop Legends. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm gonna wait till my guys come on. How y'all feeling? I'm sorry. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We getting it rolling, man. But before my guys come on, just want to show love to everybody who showed us love this year at Florida Hoop Legends. Everybody who showed us love this year at Florida Hoop Legends. It's been a blessing. It's definitely been a journey. It's something, like I said, man, before it started organically, and here we are. Here we are. So let me make sure. Oh man, y'all probably couldn't even hear me. I wasn't even my mic wasn't even connected. Let's get it rolling. Let me get everything set up. Y'all can see how we set this thing up. Get it rocking and rolling. 1 second, y'all, if y'all don't mind. All right. My guy Bubba Waterco. Bubba's Waterco. Shout out to Bubba's Waterco, man. Hey, follow that right now. If you on, make sure you following. Make sure you follow that. It's a super dope concept. It's about highlighting defense. Nobody talks about defense. Man, I got my little Drake cup today. You know how Drake be drinking. Got my little Drake cup. Man, waiting on my guys, Jay Black, and waiting on my guy Chris to jump on. We're going live, man. Florida Hoop Legends final live of the season. But until them boys jump on, man, I want to say thank you to everybody that's supported the brand this year, that's bought some merch, that shared a post. What else? Made a comment. Whatever it is, man, we really appreciate everybody who's supported the brand. So coming with 2024 coming to an end, and you can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. Because I know my mic, I had to connect a different mic. At 2024 coming to an end, just really wanted to get on and show some gratitude, show some love. Talk a little Florida hoops. I know my dog Chris got the New Year's Eve party of the decade finna happen tonight. Man, I wish I could go. I'm gonna come to one of them bitches. Why? I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, we be vibing, bro. We be vibing. I got old. I party at the house more than anything.
You got to. I was telling somebody, bro, I've never been out on New Year. I only been out on New Year twice in my entire life. I'm 38 years old. I never really been nowhere. I think my mom kind of messed my mind up as a youngster. She was like, "Oh, crazy people out during that time." So I just never. Really, you know what I'm saying?
Go to church and stuff on New Year's.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody. Somebody, Eddie Edwards on YouTube right now, just commented, y'all channel is dope. I played for a Papa, graduated in the 2000 back in the day. We never heard any of these stories. It was all by word. Keep going, and I'm loving the stories. So appreciate you. People like Eddie who just commented. That's why we do this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why we do it. That's why we here. And like I say, tonight is just a night of gratitude, a night of love. We're on YouTube right now. We're on Facebook, and we're on IG right now. So you can tap in on my personal IG, Brandon J. Wiggly. You can go to my personal Facebook, Brandon J. Wiggly, and then we're on Florida Hoop Legends YouTube. Chris, how you feel about this, your man, Florida Hoop Legends? How you got into it, man? Tell your story, bro. I'm always telling mine, bro.
Oh yeah, man. You called me and told me your vision for what you wanted to do, man. And we just been collabing on stuff. Like it started out with us just giving Florida legends their flowers and stuff, and we just been researching older players and giving them their love, even the current players, and then we evolved into showing teams and coaches and all that other stuff, they flowers. Yeah, man, like I say, just ideas and stuff coming up now. Now we going to major games and stuff, looking at the next generation coming up, man. It's just so much to do with basketball. But you know, our love for the game is why we here. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just been a good journey, man. Especially like since the beginning, looking at the the videos, and it's still like be crazy on some of the videos. It's just us talking. There's no highlights or nothing of the people, and you see 20-some thousand views. You be like, dang, like
Yeah.
people really love basketball in Florida, bro. And we support them, and we salute y'all for supporting.
Now, big love on the support. I gotta show love again, man. Shout out to my guy, Edgewater legend Roderick Walden. He said, "Congrats, little bro, from one eagle to another. Big salute. You gotta be. I need you at the Edgewater Hoop Squad reunion, January 24th, versus Oak Ridge. I think we're gonna come out with the upset. I really think we are. Y'all been killing. Hold on, we got another one. Y'all been killing fire content, especially, bro. You got it on. You got on with you. Oh yeah. So he's showing you love. You know me. My bad, bro. I'm chopping up my words, especially bro who got on with you. So he's saluting you, Chris. Man, shout out to
appreciate it.
7. It's just the beginning. This is about to get bigger than y'all ever think. Watch. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Amari, bro. He been showing love since day one for real. You know what I mean, bro? Supporting, highlighting the videos, sharing the videos. We got to get bro some merch. I don't think we got bro no merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Tell him to text you his side. He coming to your party tonight?
He supposed to. I think his old lady planning something or something. I don't know what they got doing.
Yeah. So appreciate all the love. So Chris, let's get into it, man. It's 2024. Let's start off, man. I want to ask you this because you in Florida. I'm in Georgia. You know, to be honest, I probably watch more Georgia high school basketball at the moment, but we ain't gonna just keep it high school. This is Florida Hoop Legends. We talking high school, middle school, college, professional. Who is your player of the year for 2024 high school, state of Florida?
Oh, hey, no brainer. Mr. Basketball, 2-time Mr. Basketball.
Yeah,
Cam Boozer all day.
Cam
All
Boozer.
day.
Tell me why he your basketball your player of the year.
Like I said, he's the current 2-time Mr. Basketball, Final Four MVP. He just get it done, man.
Yeah.
He just get it had the ball in his hand down to less than 20 seconds left to Oak Ridge, to a top 10 team in the country, dunked the ball to send them in the overtime, and then they took care of business, and then they went on to, win the Peace Jam in the summer, the first AAU program to ever win 3 consecutive Peace Jam titles.
That was that last one.
Yeah, that was summertime. 9th, 10th, 11th grade. Yep.
Yeah. Now I like him player of the year for sure. Florida Hooper of the year. We got to come up with a name. Next year we're gonna have rewards. We're gonna give it to the kids, mail it out to them. We're gonna have little trophies. Like Amari said, man, like we're gonna get bigger and better. Like things that we didn't even think about. Like just like I remember first watching I Am Athlete, right? They had Reggie Wayne on there. People forget Reggie Wayne was on there first. You know what I'm saying? Then they got Fred Taylor and Chad. Then, of course, they split and everything, but we too solid. We ain't doing no splitting, man. We rocking out to this shit. But I do like Cam, but I'm going to throw a little wrench in there. Can we count him, though, bro? I want to say Darius Acuff, bro, but he at IMG.
Yeah, he a Michigan kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a Michigan kid.
But if you had to pick somebody, Cam is like the easy choice, right? If you had to pick somebody else in the state of Florida, player of the year, who you getting?
Honestly, I'll probably go with Jameer Jones. I'll go with Jameer Jones because I don't know if Amari is still on, but when we was at the Final Four game when Winter Haven upset Oak Ridge in the year before, and it's like when he got to Oak Ridge finished top 10 in the country, and now they just Oak Ridge is a big dog now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'll probably go with Jameer Jones or Dante Allen.
He only been how long he been there?
This is his second season. because he went to Sarasota Riverview first, then IMG.
Yeah.
And the last 2 years he been at Oak Ridge.
Say less, man. As y'all see, we got my dog Just Black just joined. Both of both of y'all boy got the OG Florida Hoop Legend hats on. We got the new hats coming 2025. Those right there is gonna be like antique pieces. I believe
collector's item.
Yeah, collector's item. That's a better one. Yeah, those right there, because not too many people got them. It's probably like 7 people on the planet that got them. You know, so man, Jeremy, like I said, man, tell us about your thoughts on Florida Hoop Legends, how you got involved with it, because I'm the one always talking. You know what I'm saying? Those thoughts and your perspectives and how you feel about the brand, bro.
Well, I think the way we got started, Wade gave me a call. You gave me a call, and you were telling me about you spoke to Darius about a post you made about D Wash, and we got to talking about D Wash and some of the players that were on that 03, 04, and 05 class. Mainly 04, mainly the 04 classes. So we got to talking about people's life after basketball, and you were talking about doing the Florida Hoop Legends, and you kind of mapped it out over the phone, and with a plan. So a lot of stuff that's materializing now is the stuff that we kind of talked about in that first conversation about doing this podcast and then become like an apparel brand, and we started to you told me about Chris, and you say, man, Chris is a basketball historian. This is what we're gonna do, and you named some ideas of podcasts that you liked and what you kind of wanted to kind of model it after, and we kind of trekked our own lane after that. But I think now with the brand, because it has fast become an apparel brand, so people will see me out and I'm wearing the hat, I'm wearing the merch, I'm wearing the hoodies that you can get now, that's available now, and people will see it and and then it'd be like a brand identifier, and they spark a long conversation. You know who you forgot about this guy, you forgot about this guy. Yep. You know what I mean? I ran into this tennis player. I forget her name. Her name escapes me, but she's a tennis player that she was the first black collegiate female tennis player. She played for, I think, Illinois, and she's from Eatonville. So she ran into me after we put out the Reggie Ford interview, and she went off on me. Oh, you guys don't know about Deion Rainey. You don't know about this. You didn't mention this. You forgot about this person. And you don't, and I was just talking to this person, and you don't, and a similar thing happened to me on Christmas Eve at a Christmas party. So people seeing the brand and wanting to tell their story, because that was my main thing. Like me coming from like broadcasting and radio and podding, I'm more about the story, like the story after the story, because people have an idea about like making it. They have this thing about making it. So what happened to this guy? He didn't make it, or what happened to him after school? And it's like so many stories to people's plight, to going to college or going to the league or playing overseas or not playing at all. And it's always a story behind the story. So I was always interested in the story anyway. And so when we start doing these kind of filling our way out how to do a podcast together and what the podcast will consist of, and we're running into Jesus, and we're running into what's the guy from Jacksonville?
Who did we? Myron. Yeah. The GOAT. Hold on, the GOAT.
Myron. Yeah, get it right, man. Get it right.
The GOAT, Myron. But it's always interesting, like Myron and Jesus being a great example of people kind of living enormous and being so big in high school, and Myron going to college, and Jesus playing with JJ Barea and him going to college, and those things being derailed. And I wanted people to hear those stories of people wanting to know, like, what happens after this? What happens after you being a man and you being basically Jesus Christ in high school, without being sacrilegious, and then it not panning out how people see you. You know what I mean? and then people wondering like what happened. And so that's why I'm happy like when I run into people when they see the merch and they want to have a conversation about that. They want to have a conversation about something they seen, a clip that they seen Chris highlight, you know what I mean? Or something they seen, you know, because people like to hear Chris because his enthusiasm when he does the
Chris
clips, like
became
people,
a little celebrity. People be like, "Hey, what's bro name? Who be doing
right?"
it?"
So it's always that's the most fun part is seeing it grow in real time and to see like I was in the barbershop. I ran into DY Senior.
Yeah,
We talked for an hour.
Big D pause.
Right. So we'll talk. That was crazy. That was wild. It's unnecessary. But running to him and him giving me a bunch of background stories that I didn't know. You know, and so that's the beauty of it is it's so many layers to these players like who are Florida hoop legends. It's so many backstories and so many like folklore stories and you think he was something you don't know about Scooby. He only played 1 year and you don't know he was the coolest in Winter Park. Like those kind of stories that's what make it exciting. That's what make it a snowball that you can't really it's not limited. It's unlimited stories.
Yeah. No, I love it, bro. And like I told y'all yesterday on the phone, like I just appreciate y'all for even believing in the vision, jumping on with the vision. And I just know 2025. I just seen it. I was telling Boog this too, man. Hey, shout out to Boog. We ain't gonna say her real name. We ain't gonna cause Boog want to stay in the background. But shout out to Boog because Boog make a lot of things go. You know, before they not even a lot, damn near everything. Yeah, like,
for real. Everything
in the background, Boog makes it go. She makes the engine go and rail forward. But I was telling her, like, you know, I've been a part of a lot of dope things. And I've seen a lot of businesses, and I'm just blessed to be in that position. But sometimes people can have like blind optimism. Like just because you start something, that don't mean it's gonna work. You know, like when people say, "Oh, you gotta manifest it," and you gotta like a lot of shit don't work that you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff that I did like in life that shit just really ain't work. I got some wins now. I got some big wins that people know of with the JMA Academy and the tax offices with Jason Stinson and them guys. But when a lot of people have that blind optimism, but with this, it's not blind optimism because we see that it's working. We see the OGs tapping in. We see people are spending their hard-earned money buying the merch. Like you said, Jay, I'm glad you said, like no exaggeration. Every time I have a shirt on or a hoodie, anywhere I go, I'm gonna at least get stopped one time. One time, somebody gonna say something about the shirt. You know what I'm saying? And that's the minimum. If I'm in the airport, when I was just in the airport coming back from Miami, I got stopped I put it in my phone. I got stopped a total of 7 times to talk about the shirt. You know what I mean? Chris, you got a dope viral clip with your son. Not viral clip, but a dope clip. And the lady was talking to your son about the shirt.
Yeah.
So this is in blind optimism. I think it feels good. Not even think I know it feels good. A lot of times, especially in social media space, a lot of brands get big from like downing players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giving flowers. So by showing that love and giving flowers, it means a lot. So I want to get in a little basketball talk too, man. I don't want to hold y'all. I know it's New Year's Eve. Shit, well, I've been drinking all day. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be too long with y'all boys. But Chris, you pretty much for real, you the basketball encyclopedia on this line right now. So you say you're player of the year, 2025. Who are you looking forward to? What team are you outside of Columbia that you're looking forward to in the high school space? And then we're gonna get into professional Florida Hoopers. What high school team you feel like that's a sleeper right now that can take it to that next level in Lakeland? Because we will be at Lakeland, y'all. This year. When is Lakeland though, Chris? What time?
Be late February, early March.
So we will be there. Our media team, Boog, is getting all that together. So we'll be there courtside. But who you looking forward to seeing in Lakeland right now?
Honestly, it's gonna. I wouldn't call them a sleeper. It's just will they get it done? I gotta go with Blake in Tampa. right here in Tampa.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
Actually.
Blake. Yeah,
I like that, bro.
Blake 10-1, and you got the state championship. Gibbs out of St. Pete, they done moved down a class. So Gibbs and Blake gonna have to play each other.
What's that?
To get to Lakeland, huh?
Is that 6A?
Nah, they moved down to 4A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Edgewater. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so Gibbs and Blake now is in the same class with Andrew Jackson out of Jacksonville, because Gibbs and Andrew Jackson played for the state championship last year, but now Blake is in that region. So Blake and Gibbs gonna be the biggest regional game in the state, because you probably gonna have two top 10.
Gibbs just played good at Kingdom of the Sun.
Yeah,
it was the championship.
Yeah, Gibbs got a 7-footer come off the bench.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
I like that pick, bro. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's a good pick, actually.
Because you got to think, Tampa, only one public school since the 80s have won state championship here, and that was Sickles in 2017.
I got to give you flowers real quick. Like, how the fuck do you be knowing that stuff?
For real, that's crazy. That's madness.
Yeah, because you got I've been here since 2003. So
yeah,
but I done seen a lot of great teams make it to Lakeland. Like Blake last year, they dominated until halftime, but Miami Norland did what they do. Yeah. They beat them. But yeah, it just something always, the public schools in Tampa, something always go wrong in Lakeland. But I truly think Blake, with their length, athleticism, man, they got like 5 kids over 6'6". They are long.
I love Blake. I like Blake as a school in the whole. That's where the young lady, that rapper, she went. What you might know her, Jay. She probably the new hottest rapper out right now. She be with Kendrick Lamar. I think she signed with Kendrick.
Doechii.
Yeah, Doechii. She went to Blake High School. She from Tampa, Chris.
I never knew that.
Yeah. She from Tampa, bro. She went to Blake High School. I just seen her go back there. That's where, my major was education. So I did my I got my early teacher hours at Blake High School. So shout out to Blake High School, man. I had to get on up out of there. Them
fun fact. When it was time for me to do my internship, my first major was elementary education.
I was secondary. I did secondary.
But they sent me to Blake High School.
Well, I went to Blake. See, that's why I went there too.
Bro, I was at Blake 2 days, man.
Yeah.
And I changed my major to criminology.
Catholic. No, man, but yeah, man, like I said, I don't want to keep y'all too long. Just want to kind of talk a little bit around Florida basketball. I know this year definitely manifesting. These guys gonna see. Shout out to Keon Doolin. Let's shout out to Keon. Man, Keon, I would say supporter of the year. I would say that's a celebrity, right? Or that's a Florida hoop legend. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely shout out Keon, because Keon like it every post, like literally. Anytime we drop a post, Keon gonna like it. If we tag Keon on something, he gonna share it. We got to get brother merch. Keon, he already know what's going on with the merch, so we're gonna send him some more merch. But shout out to Keon Doolin for being Florida Hoop Legend Supporter of the Year. If that's an award, we got to give bro a hat too. I'm gonna send bro a hat. But big love to Keon. Big love to D Brown. D Brown just followed us. Raja Bell. I don't know if y'all remember Raja Bell. He felt like he could guard Kobe. I love you, Raja, but you couldn't really guard Kobe like that. But you're a Florida hoop legend. Florida hoop legend.
Don't forget about Austin Rivers.
Austin Rivers.
Rivers show us a lot of love.
Austin Rivers show us love. Shoot, he got our best picture that we got.
Yeah.
Austin Rivers and your son, Chris. For real, that's on the website. Shout out to Austin, D Brown, Mitch Richmond just followed us. Amari Stoudemire collabed with us for a little bit. UD, but it's all good. UD, Udonis Haslam been showing love. Joe Barry super tapped in right now. So, man, even with that, Darius Washington Jr. Somebody hit me yesterday and was like, "Damn, bro, you got to stop glazing." I'm like, "That's a new kid terminology, by the way." Like, it's like, bro, what did you talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when them kids be like glazing. I don't care though. Like I tell DY's so humble now as we get older. He like, bro, you got to talk about somebody else. It's like, nah, I don't care, bro. Like people, I don't ever want your legacy and what what you did and how you, as you see how strong that man impact was when you got guys like Al Jefferson, Chandler Parson, who else? We had Sean Livingston shouting his man out 20 years later.
Yeah, and that's man, because even with that, it's easy for us because we went to school and we grew up around them and all that stuff. So it's easy for us to say it. But then when you have, because you got to realize when you like Deshaun Livingston and Al Jefferson,
yep,
those was the in their time with D Wash, they was the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
So them saying that, being like literally just and shout out to Chandler Parsons too. Yep. Them like really making a point to stop a conversation and be like, nah, Darius Washington.
Yeah.
So it ain't just us though. It ain't just us. It might feel like we glazing or whatever you want to call it. Because somebody in the comments had asked, they was like, yo, what happened to Darius Washington? I'm like, he had a great pro basketball career. He played 17 years.
Yeah. And
he had
still
a
get 30 in a pro-am.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Let me because I wasn't at the D Wash interview, but like I said, like just for looking at from a Florida kid point of view from the outside, you know what I'm saying? D Wash will never get his credit because times have changed, but people just don't understand like how much he gave Florida respect out of Florida.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it was because you'll see LeBron James on TV playing Oak Hill and all that stuff, but when we got to see Darius Washington, we were like, okay, this is a kid from Florida. Florida kid got Florida on his back.
Yeah.
Like he was the first team. Don't get me wrong, UD them played out of state. Doug Edwards and all them. But this is on TV, so we're seeing somebody that looked like us from our state got Florida literally on his back, and he playing well.
Yeah, and not at a prep school, not at a private school, not some like recruited person. He go to school with his backpack. He from where he going to school at.
Yep.
And it wasn't like he was. Don't get me wrong. He played with some D1 guys, but he wasn't playing with like an all-star team. Nope. A lot of those guys went to college off the strength of D Wash.
No, fact. Really, only all-star he had was me on that bitch. Like it was.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, it just from seeing so his impact, like I say, like it's coming up in Tallahassee, seeing the Tallahassee Wildcats go from a building AAU team to one of the teams. D Wash was a major part of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was a major part of that. So you seeing like Tallahassee Wildcats, like damn, they going to such and such. Man, Darius Washington on prime time playing against such and such. You know what I'm saying? So like D Wash's name, if you had to compare somebody to Jordan on the high school level in Florida at the time, you had like Amari Stoudemire, but D Wash more so because he did it in Florida. He won a state championship here. He beat a lot of the big dogs.
Out of his 4 years, he went to the championship 3 out of his 4
years.
Yeah, that's why I say like I can't. As far as a name from Florida, from our era, early 2000s, because I always, I'm biased. I always say the early 2000s, the best era of high school basketball because of our stars.
Yeah, no,
the Amari Stoudemire, the JJ Barrera, like we had major teams in Florida that could compete, that was killing at big tournaments and stuff. Yeah. But Darius' name was just, the cream of the crop.
That's what makes Darius so great is because he's not generally remarkable. He's 6'2", he's fast, but he's not lightning fast. He can jump, but he's not 40-inch vertical. It's just like a dog. It's just like this dog that it's hard to explain to describe, and that's because you naming people, you naming like Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire was a freak of nature.
Yeah.
That's correct to even be like, yo, D Wash, Amari Stoudemire was he went to the league out of high school and
won rookie of the year.
Yeah. So like that's another thing. So it's that's what Florida Hoop Legends was about, is all about in its inception, is having these stories and these conversations, these barbershop talk about these stars and what happened, and this guy played with Amari Stoudemire. They went to Kingdom of the Sun, or they played this place with LeBron, and like all these gems that people don't know about and don't understand. That, man, it's so many people who was the man in high school, and there's so many stories beyond that.
Nah, facts, man. I want to get into these comments, man. We got some YouTube. I'm looking at all the comments on YouTube. We on YouTube, IG, and Facebook right now. YouTube, shout out to Gregory Goodwin. He's showing a lot of love, giving a lot of comments. He said, I was there, man. I'm just saying you should have seen Club Downtown, Old Town afterwards, after the games. Can't tell all the stories. Shout out to you, Gregory, man. Appreciate the support. On Facebook, oh yeah, Boo from Evans. What's the deal? Carlton Chance, not Carlton Chance. What was his last name? Dang, it might have been Carlton Chance, but his name was Boo. Boo from Evans, man. Shout out
Carlton Christian.
Carlton Christian, man. Shout good with Chris. I knew you would know, man. Shout out to my guy Marvin Chapman, another USF alumni. His son played for the St. Louis Rams right now. Actually, he's shouting out to Amari Stoudemire for sure. We got Eddie Jones being shout out. Gerard Williams, he said he proud of me, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Appreciate you. My dog did 12 years in prison, got out and doing his thing. Shout out to you, Amari. Jack D. Watts was cold-blooded. My guy over in Texas, Cuzzo was a true legend. Definitely, Mike, he was a legend. Once again, we don't take this support, man, for granted. That's why I want to, anytime, if y'all make a comment, I definitely want to shout y'all out. Man, we got people coming on. If y'all want to jump on the live stream with us, let us know. We ain't gonna be on too long, probably on another 15-20 minutes. I know it is New Year's Eve. So Chris, you say Cam Boozer the player of the year. You say Blake is the sleeper team of the year. All right.
Yeah, I hate to call them a sleeper because everybody know they're good. Just all the eyes on them because people want to know will they get it done.
Yeah, no, I got
what I'm saying.
I got it. So for 2024, definitely a good year in Florida basketball, man. Like right now, and when the year started, we had 2 or 3 teams ranked in the top 25 from the state of Florida. If we want to count, we ain't count IMG and Mount Verde and stuff, but those teams do have Florida players on them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
Mount Verde best 2 players are Florida kids.
From Florida, so we
CJ
do
and Dante.
Shout out to CJ Ingram. Shout out to CJ.
We need that pick.
Yeah, we need
that pick, CJ.
CJ Ingram.
I done hit your ass now.
His daddy is Cornelius Ingram, somebody that's in my class, 2004. Him and Darius was number 1 and number 2 players in high school out of the state of Florida. And CJ just been killing. He had a great. That's who. You know what? That's who's the most improved player of 2024.
All
CJ.
day.
Easy. He goes from unranked to
Top
now
40.
possibly gonna be a McDonald's All-American at Mount Verde.
That's dope.
Better than his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Could have. Nah, he is, bro. It ain't even really debatable.
More skilled.
No, bro.
More skilled.
No, I hate that no skill. Now we need to debate. Now I hate when people be like, "Oh, bro, no, he better, bro." It ain't no more skill than all that. He's better.
But Chris, if you
his daddy was so strong, bro, and he
bro.
But Chris, if you say more skill, then what's the difference then?
A lot of players, when they get a dog on them, the game different. Especially our era, more physical.
See, our era, look. See, all right, let's get into it. Like, I feel like sometimes the old heads now, kind of. We the young OGs, right? We be inflating our era a little too much. Yeah. In the sense that, like, yes, we had dogs, bro, and I coach now, so I see it is a different in intensity of the players. But when you know, bro. Like he can
style of play different too, though, bro.
For sure. But That
They
like
switch.
people say like, oh, LeBron couldn't play in the 80s. Just the fuck he could.
Yeah, look now.
Bro, the nigga 6'8".
LeBron's a generational talent. But I will say the same shots, because you got to think, style of play, all that stuff has to matter. Draymond Green has more career threes than Larry Bird.
For sure.
So and it ain't even no competition who's the best shooter. But that's why, like, you can't let stats and
but
all
I
that
ain't
stuff.
going by stats. I'm going by eye test. CJ
in the game.
If you look at CJ Ingram and you look at Cornelius Ingram, his daddy, you will pick CJ Ingram. Bro, his daddy ain't have the nut, and I hope Cornelius don't take this no wrong way, but that's his son, so he gonna, you know. But the bag is different. I'm talking about
that's why I say he's more skilled for sure. But the crazy thing, at the end of the day, CI still gonna probably average more points and rebounds than him. CJ is on gonna look different. Don't get me wrong, but Cornelius still gonna give your ass 30. Cornelius gonna still give you 30 in any era, but it's easier to score now, bro. Like when you watch like how they defend the pick and roll, they switch everything. Like you got to think back then. Like my cousin was the top shot blocker in the state. He would have never came out on the 3-point line with guards. They would hedge the screen, get back to their man. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the
points. These are
now you get the pick. You get to pick who you want to defend you now.
No, these are valid points. But I'm saying, just like a LeBron, that's why I'm going back to LeBron. You know when you know. It's CJ Ingram. He like a LeBron in this era. He's 6'5". What you would say, 220 maybe?
He muscular, bro.
Yeah, he's muscular.
He's definitely in the tools.
He can shoot. I don't think when we talk about dog, I know he just got the dog. Like he played against Columbus, right? He played against IMG. He played against Oak Ridge. He stood the test of time with all these teams, these so-called top teams. So I think you can pluck CJ Ingram out of this era, drop him in 2022. I mean 2003.
He'll be fine.
And he'll be, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Like that's why I say it's a debate, bro. Cause you know, CI a humble guy, so CI already said he's better than me. You know what I'm saying? He already said he's better than me. But if they were playing one-on-one, if you take CI back to 2003, 2004, CI's not gonna say that kid is better than him. Because if they're in each other's face, the way CI was wired, he was a different cat, bro.
No, I get it. But like, let's use D3 and D-Wash. That's where you can say D3 is more skilled, but he ain't better than D-Wash.
But he ain't better.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because D-Wash just had this a difference though. What your argument works with D-Wash and D3, but it don't work with CJ and
CJ, don't get me wrong, CJ still and CJ kind of had to grow into like what the CJ we see now. That's why we giving him most improved. The CJ that we seen now, Cornelius was that in the 9th grade.
Yeah, but he wasn't like this in the 12th grade.
Yeah.
I wish Jeremy knew, because Jeremy will back me on this one. Like, he wasn't like this in the 12th grade. So.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, CJ got a bag, bro.
Yeah.
He got a bag.
But even D3, Darius' son, D3 got a bag. I always say, I don't know if you remember somebody that shouted out BJ, Brandon Johnson. Man, much love to Brandon Johnson. I always show love to him too, because that's my true friend. And true friends got to show love and life, and big shout out to Brandon Johnson. That's all I'm gonna say. Big love to him, much love to him. But somebody shouted out Brandon Johnson.
But low key, Brandon Johnson is he one of the main reasons why we started for the Hoop Legends.
For real though. That's
people don't know that. That's
he had a conversation. I know where I was when me and you were talking. I was standing on my front yard and I was walking around pacing and I was talking to Jeremy. But D3 is more Brandon Johnson, bro. Nothing like early 2000 basketball. Hey, BJ was the real deal. Yeah, shout out to Brandon Johnson. Like D-Wash said in the episode, he was able to do a lot of what he was supposed to do, what he did because of BJ. Do you remember? You know BJ, Chris? You familiar?
He was like, yeah. Y'all had, like I said, I don't remember a lot of y'all players. I just remember he was one of the good ones.
Yeah,
like,
he was more like he was more Chris Paul like.
Yes.
Yeah. So because when you have a player like D Wash, you need somebody who will turn you down when you call him for the ball in order to make the right play. That's the best way I can describe BJ is BJ will make the right play.
Yep.
Because
Edgewater, and just to shout out to our team too, Wood. Yeah. Like Edgewater definitely wasn't a one man army. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, hell no.
Darius was a bad boy, but you, especially in our era, no disrespect to this era, but you didn't win 6A basketball or come close to it with one guy.
Because I think when D Wash came out
in the first round.
When D Wash came out, they had like 7 D1 players.
Yeah. You had Demetrius Scott, you had Quentin Thornton, you had Brandon Johnson went D1, you had Kenny Ingram. Is Valdosta State D1? That's like
D2. That's probably D2.
D2. Jeremy McClinton go D2.
But Jeremy McClinton was 5'6".
Yeah, he was 5'6", but had a 40-inch vertical.
Yeah,
and started.
If he was 6'1", he would. If he was 6'1", he played D1.
He would have went D1, and he went to Valdosta. Then we had Jason Stinson go to Albany State. Everybody went somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? D1, mid-major, D2. Everybody. That's why I say when I'm the best 8th man in the nation, people laugh, but it's like, nigga, we was loaded. If I would have went to Olympia, I would have started.
Yeah, and Edgewater also was blessed that Dilla boys graduated in 03.
No. We really should have won that. Somebody left a great comment on that Darius post. Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna find it. The Miami High team has some teams back in the days too. Shout out to my dog Marvin Chapman, man. He a Dade County legend. Played football down there. What high school you went to? Marvin Jackson, I believe you went to Jackson. Played football at USF as well. Miami High. I used to try to argue it, but as who we had Steve on, right? Steve Edwards, as he broke it down, we ain't nobody fucking with Miami High, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But they're like I said, you kind of got to split it up because their run literally stops.
Man, hold on real quick, man. Shout out to my mama, man. My mama on the Facebook stream. She said BJ was my boy and Jerome Boyd. Shout out to my mama, man. Mom, I appreciate you. My mama used to go to every game. My mama worked 2 jobs and came to every game. And she worked 2 jobs. And I will, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my mama for even being on the live stream. My mama really support the brand. My mama gonna show love. She gonna tell her employees, her colleagues about the brand. So shout out to you, Mom, for even being on the live stream. Big love.
That's that Florida thing, boy. When the nigga talking about their mama, boy, my mama. My mama.
Straight up. My mama on the live stream. Yeah, she said BJ was my boy.
But that's why I kind of always, because when you talk Florida history, like Miami High did so much in the 80s and the 90s. It stopped then, but they did so much. They still technically at the top because they won so much.
Marvin say they were cheating though. They did cheat.
But like you said, a lot of y'all weren't supposed to be at
Edgewater. Yeah, none of us was supposed to be at Edgewater.
A public school.
Me and D. Watts could literally walk to Evans High School.
A public school having a crazy, like a dynasty type run. Them can't be all neighborhood kids, bro.
All facts.
Like you gonna probably have like Dilla. Like I'm 100% sure Jim and them, they whole team wasn't zoned for freaking Dilla. Not to win 4 straight years and 6.
No, and them kids at Dilla, they got held back like 4 times. They were like 20.
They were reclass before reclass happened. You know what I'm
saying? Like they won every year I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dilla was good, and that was after Keon them left.
Somebody just gave a good analogy. Shout out, like I say, I want to read comments. D Keeper 007, BJ to D Wash was Eric Snow to AI. I like that.
I was gonna say that. But Eric Snow, shout out to Eric Snow, but
Yeah, BJ was definitely better than Eric Snow.
Because BJ had that
was Aaron
mid-range.
McKee. No, I was gonna say one of them like 6th man of the year or something, but that was
Aaron
McKee, I
McKee.
think. Yeah, came off the
Aaron
bench.
McKee.
Yeah.
Yeah, BJ was a better scorer. Like
Yeah,
Eric Snow was trying to score.
Yeah. Snow was there for defense.
Yep.
And point guard by title.
Yeah.
BJ had a mid-range.
BJ mid-range was
But the crazy thing, when it comes to NBA players, you kind of always got to look in their history, like when you describe their game, because when you get to the NBA, you got to be at the upper echelon to get.
But we just talking about the game that we know of them.
But Pat Bell,
obviously Eric Snow bust our ass.
But somebody said that about Pat Bell. They were like, Pat Bell averaged 40 in high school.
40 in high school. Yeah, I remember him.
But when you look at him in the NBA, he's just a defensive guy. You know
what
I'm saying? They can knock the three down here and there.
But it's safe to say that Eric Snow ain't averaged 40 nowhere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, but I would
know.
guess. But you can kind of see in Pat Bell because he got that dog.
Yeah.
You can kind of be like, oh yeah, bro, probably
Pat Bev had some hiccups in college. That's why he had a longer route to the NBA. If he would have just went to college and been Pat Bev, he would have been a different player in the NBA. Probably wouldn't have played as long.
No, that's real. We got another comment. Yeah, Miami dudes was 19 getting dudes from the Bahamas. Man, we got Jack Washington, man. Shout out to Jack. Jack is D-Wash's uncle. Jack was at every game showing love. Jack said they were 21 playing basketball at Miami. Miami got a bad rep for having old ass niggas.
Nah, they was adults, man. They had kids that went to the high school.
Bro, UD them team had all day got 5 players and UD them had 4 of them on first team. That is crazy.
Nah, they had a squad
in a city that big.
Yeah, regardless of whatever we say about them, they still had an elite school, man. So, but look, man, like I say, man, I don't want to keep y'all too long. I'm about to eat my damn self, but appreciate everybody. Appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody who bought merch. We do have the pre-sale or pre-order for the hoodies, right? Dang, I should have worn my hoodie. I
got the hoodie in the car. Dang.
Yeah. Marketing 101. I'm slipping. I should have worn my hoodie, but we got the pre-order for the hoodies right now. We stopping the pre-order in 7 days. So you got 7 days to order the hoodies, so if you want to get the hoodie, order them. If you want to go online right now, we got the hats. We don't even have that many shirts. I feel like we got about 5 shirts left. So salute to everybody that bought a shirt because we got a total of 50 shirts and now we only got 5 shirts left. So salute to everybody doing that. We're going to come out with some new shirts. Like after these shirts sold out, we done. We're going to come out with some new, we'll probably drop them again, but we'll come out with some new things.
Got logo stuff coming.
Yeah, we got logo stuff coming. I ain't even gonna say it. We got some different concept. My mind be on like Kanye sometimes. I be thinking of so many different ideas. But hold on. Man, we got Remy Workouts on the line, on the chat right now. The biggest and the best basketball trader in the state of Florida right now. Salute, bro. Bro wore our merch. Bro post our merch. Bro wore the merch. He post the merch. And that doesn't go unnoticed. Shout out to Remy Workouts. As you seen Keon Doolin. Shouted them out too on all the smoke. Man, I appreciate you, bro, for not to even meet you in person. Man, it feel like I've known you in person. Just the love you show. Because oftentimes now people don't have to show love. So
we need that interview.
Yeah, we need that. He said we're gonna get it. We're gonna go down.
We need that interview.
We got to go down. We got to go to South Florida and do it. We got to sit down with bro and do it. We can't do it online, but shout out to Remy Workouts, the best trainer in the state of Florida, and that shit is not even debatable. You know what I'm saying? So big love to everybody, man. So if y'all boys take us out, man, anything final words y'all want to say?
For both y'all, what's your top 2024 moment for Florida Hoop Legends?
Oh, that's a great question. Top 2024 moment, man. It's to be able to sit down. My first one, top on this one, right? This one, okay.
You could do moments.
You said top, so top is one.
All right.
Me, it's the more like Nostalgic is more like personal. It's for me, it was to sit down with D3 and then follow it up. Sit down with Reggie Ford, follow it up with D3, and then follow that up with Darius Washington, like in person. For like I said, Reggie Ford to me, growing up, like he was my favorite player at Edgewater. Of course, like outside, of course, we got Darius, like, you know what I'm saying? We take Darius out of it.
Yeah.
But at Edgewater and Edgewater history, Demetrius Scott and Reggie Ford are my two favorite best basketball players that went to Edgewater. So to be able to call Reggie Ford 8 hours before the episode and for him to say, yeah, little bro, I'm there. And then to interview Darius Washington III when I known his dad since the third grade at Killarney Elementary, and we sit down, and then even to have D3 as a client now, to me, that was my favorite moments of Florida Hoop Legends because it has sentimental value for me.
That's dope.
Yeah.
My favorite moment happened off camera. I'm in the barbershop. I'm at my normal barbershop. Shout out to Exclusive Cuts in Winter Park. And D Wash Senior walk in with and he stopped me. I don't have no gear or nothing. He just stopped me and said, I saw you on the podcast. This what y'all missed. And then we talked for an hour and a half. And he told, I don't like to tell people stories, but I'm gonna share this story with y'all. And then once we get him on, he gonna tell it better. But this is the story he told me about Sebastian Telfair, D Watch. They going up to New York. It's Sebastian Mania. So it's just D Watch and his D Watch Senior. And they're about to get on the elevator. The elevator open. The elevator got Sebastian Telfair and his entourage. At least 12 to 15 people, just him. And he said D Watch looked at him. He looked at his dad, and he didn't say nothing. But it was almost to say, like, what we gonna do? Like, we gonna wait for for them to go down, and we just gonna take the next one, or what we gonna do? And D Watch Senior looked at him. Mind you, D Watch didn't say nothing. He just looked at his dad. You know, if you looking for, like, what's the next move, Dad, basically. And D Watch looked at him. He said, come on, let's go. And they get on the elevator, and they just look straight ahead, and the elevator gone, and they get off the elevator together. Yeah. And that's a story that people probably will never hear. Yeah. And it gave me goosebumps.
Damn, I've been froze.
Man, you done froze up, Brody.
All right.
Yeah. What's yours, bro? We'll wait till he get back.
I always kind of got to go against the grain. So I have two. It's two is tied at the top for me, man. Number one was when I did the Miami High video and the comments, dog, to see Udonis Haslam and Marquise Daniels arguing on our video.
Yeah.
That was like crazy. Like going back and forth about what would have happened, what should have happened, all that. That's what Florida Hoop Legends, that's like the definition of our brand. Like, that's why we here. Like, to bring up the old stories, the old memories, to have them go back and forth. And the second one got to be when, after I did Ladarius Halton video, when bro hit me and told me he cried watching that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like sentimental to me because he's like a real big brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so, you know, to get him, to have the opportunity to put it on the platform, to give him his flowers, you know, and to see so many people commenting like, oh, nah, LD was the truth, from Teddy Dupay, Keon Doolin, all them boys commenting like, nah, bro, he could play. So for him to see that, to get the love, to know that people remember his game and he left a mark on this, and for him to call and let me know, like, bro, I cried, like, watching that video, I was like, that encouraged me more, bro. That, like, them my top two moments. I can't pick one over the other.
No, that's beautiful. I forgot about the Marquise Daniel and Udonis Haslam going back at it. Yeah, we got 2025. We definitely gonna get Steve Blake. We definitely getting Vince Carter. We definitely getting T Mac. We definitely getting Amar Stoudemire. I talked to my cousin TJ Bannister. We getting everybody. Once again, we appreciate you all. shout out to my guy Corey Frazier. I see you just jumped on. Corey Frazier is the head of player development at Overtime Elite, OTE, in Atlanta, Georgia. The hottest thing smoking when it comes to basketball. They got pros, they got lottery picks, everybody coming through there. So shout out to Corey Frazier. Me and Corey Frazier got something dope coming too. I don't know if I should tell him yet, Corey. But we got shout out to my guy Ronnie, man, Orlando Vibe Dealer. Shout out to my guy Ronnie, man, for jumping on Florida Hoop Legends. It started organically, but as they say, God don't make no mistakes. For me knowing Jeremy from, you know, all the way back from elementary, middle school to high school, me even meeting you, Chris, in college, and for us connecting now, it's like we ain't even dropped the ball. It's love. We talk every day. You know what I'm saying? We can share posts every day. We're gonna talk every day. We're gonna strategize every day. Shit, I learn from you just how you learn from me, possibly. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the brotherhood. I appreciate your friendship. I can't wait to get you coming to the Oak Ridge game, bro, in Orlando?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna be there? Okay, cool.
What's the date?
January 24th, bro. Be there. Come, pull up.
Yeah, man. I want to feel VIP. I want to walk in with you.
Yeah. We straight hands on the vibe. We're gonna try to shoot that next day. We're gonna try to shoot, you know, more episodes in Orlando. So we're gonna get like Big Darius, Ryan Moore, all those guys. You know what I mean? So I'm there. TJ Bennis and all them. So salute to you, bro. Salute to you for tapping in, believing in the vision. Because like I say, as black men, sometimes when you see somebody doing something, it's easy to hate. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to be like, oh, I could have did that. I could do that myself. But I remember you reaching out and tapping in with you, like, hey, bro. Like, I think I had to make you say, hey, bro, come do it with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
literally say, I like, nah, bro, that's your thing. I like, you doing good. And you were like, nah, bro, you can do that shit.
You can do it, bro. That's why I say, for me, like, I don't have no ego. I don't got no pride, bro, because I really believe that the life in this world is abundant. So if you hating on somebody and you trying to hold somebody back, you lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, you got a skill set, you got knowledge. Why I'm gonna do that? Let my dog shine. Let my dog do his thing. So I appreciate you for jumping on. I appreciate anybody who bought some merch. Like I say, merch still jumping. So like I said, once again, shout out to my dog Ronnie, Orlando Vibe Dealer. He throw the best parties in Orlando. Salute to him. Shout out to Keon. Shout out to Remy Works. Shout out to Jesus. Hey, Jesus be showing big love. Shout out to Amari. Man, I'm missing people, but big love to everybody, bro. Chris, get us out of here before we go, bro.
Yeah, man. I want to thank all our young Jets coming up, man. That's showing crazy love. All our high school players, like they adding me, sending me their highlights and stuff. I ain't forgot y'all. It's just it's an order got to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of trying to mix it up between the teams, young players, the OGs, and the other Florida Hoop legends, man. But look, man, we love you, bro. Bring in 2025 with love. I hope everybody be safe, man. And 2025 gonna be a huge year for Florida Hoop legends. And blessings to everybody and their families, man.
All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. We out.
All right, bro.